Really running out of time. I have visitors that I'm expecting and I really don't know what to prepare for them. So what I've done is I've gone to the market, picked some vegetables, some onions, tomatoes, and have not forgotten to take these favorite vegetable. These are kundes or mkunde, and I love it so much. These are pawpaw. If you see me buying fruits, just know it's too dry and I don't have fruits in my farm. So when you look at this combination that I've bought, you really can't tell what I'm going to cook because I just bought some vegetables, onions. I bought things randomly because I had not made up my mind. But I'm thinking of... Okay, let me unpack first what I've bought. Then I'll tell you what I've decided to cook at the end. So this all what I've bought, and I'm thinking of preparing some carrot chapatis. I don't think I've ever done this type of video, but I've done so many videos when it comes to preparing chapatis. And today I want to show you how I prepare carrot chapati. For cooking, of course, we need some wheat flour. This is the wheat flour that I use. It's ajab. And this is what I use all the time, whether it is chapatis, mandazi, or anything else. But they tell me on the comment box which wheat flour you use, because this is the one that I use. And I love it so much because it gives me very soft results. And it's very economical. So I'll prepare very few chapatis because we are not many, and this is how we do it. So have prepared my dough, applied some cooking oil on my chapatis. It's just the normal process like I do the other recipes for chapatis, but this time round I grated some carrots to the dough. It's very fast. Remember, I have told you I'm preparing very less chapatis. And oh my goodness, just try doing carrot chapatis and I'm very sure you'll love it. They are so nice. Don't ask me how I know and I'm not yet through. It's something I've been doing, so I know how sweet they will be. Chapatis are ready and I'm going to take my plate with boiled beans. That's what I'm craving, by the way. I want to do it the way we eat in hotels. Like, ushekula madondo kwa hoteli? Comment down below because I just boil the beans. Then I fry red onions separately and add some little salt and pour them back to the boiled beans. And that's how I do it. I love this recipe so much. For me, when I'm eating beans, this is how I prefer doing it. No tomatoes, no nothing else. And it reminds me how to eat madondos in hotels. So as I eat my share, on the other side, I'll prepare some meat for my visitors. And this is the meat that I'm using. It's almost a steak, but we have a bone. And I love this part of a bone so much. I like that. I like chewing on that thing. And it's so sweet. For those who have ever boiled bone soup, we know how sweet those bones are. And no one can reject them. Immediately after slicing my meat, I will put it on the pot to boil. And I've not added any water. Like, I just washed the meat and cooked it with its own water, and as you can see, it's kind of watery in a way. Just to note, I'll not add any water to this meat, and I'll cook it till all the water dries up and the meat starts turning kind of crunchy, because the next step will not need any drop of water. I'll also keep turning it, because of course if it has no water, it means not unless I turn it, it will not cook both the sides. So let's do this. As all the water has dried up, I'll heat cooking oil on a separate pan. And once it's properly heated, I will dip in the meat inside so that I can deep fry it till it turns golden brown. Look at this. For today, I'm not doing any spices. And if I will be forced to add some spices, it's less than 2. For all the ingredients that I've used, I'll link them on the description box. So as you can see, the meat is doing quite good, and it has actually turned golden brown. Look at this. Oh my goodness. So remember, I added some salt to the meat, and that's where you can see it looks like this, and the yellow color is enhanced properly. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Huh? Look at this. So we are not yet there. We are just going to remove the meat. Then I show you what we are going to do next. So stick around. This is the final look of our meat, and I'll not do anything else to it. My goodness, look at this. It's actually ready. Have already started eating it. And it's a lot. I don't know if the camera is showing it how much it is. It's a lot. Remember, grown-ups don't eat much food. Like, I think food is left for the kids, but for the grown-ups, they just test and they are okay. My goodness, look at this. I'm sure you'll try this recipe. Don't forget to come back to the comment section and tell me how it was, if it worked for you or not. I leave the meat here and go ahead to prepare some vegetables. I want to fry some carrots, some onions, pili hoho, as in such stuff. And this is what I mean. I'm going to cook all this together. I will not add any stew because I have a leftover of chicken stew, and that's what we are going to use. The first thing, of course, will be to fry the red onions. And I'll not wait for them to turn golden brown. Just immediately they've started cooking, that's the time I will add the other ingredients. Next, I will go in with crushed ginger and garlic. And for this one, I'll cook it till I get to feel that sweet aroma. That's the only time I'll know it's ready. Remember, garlic takes less time to cook compared to ginger. But if you're in a hurry, you can mix them together, just as you can see I have done. So for all this, I'll cook them the way you're seeing, and they don't take much. For the potatoes, I pre-boiled them just to mention. That's why I'm telling you it will take us less than 10 minutes and this set will be ready. If you love the video so far, kindly give it a big thumbs up. And also tell me on the comment box if you love and what you think about today's recipe. So these the pots that I used to dry the meat, and I have not washed it, and I'll also not wash it. This because I want to prepare some vegetables, that is the kundes, and I'll cook them with that pot so that at least they can absorb that sweetness. First step is to cut the leaves because that's the only part that I'll cook. I will then wash it and boil it for around
Let's quickly boil
10
our
to
kundes
15
or
minutes.
for around 5 minutes.
If you want
Then
to know the texture of your kundes or your vegetables, especially the ones that are supposed to be boiled, by the touch of the leaves, you'll be able to know if they'll take long time or they'll take short time. For me, I also don't see the essence of buying vegetables when you know they are too rough, because it might take you almost the whole day boiling them. So I'll fry the kundes, then we call it a day. Remember, we've prepared 3 recipes. We started with carrot chapati. We went and prepared some vegetables. Right now we've prepared kundes, and we have some chicken stew or chicken broth. Guys, we've come to the end of today's video. I'll just put this food aside and take my portion because my visitors are almost here and I wanted to be ready with the cooking. I go take shower, I prepare myself so that by the time they come, I'm set and readily waiting.